Hello students, welcome back again to our online classes from LPM Public School situated in Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. This is your subject teacher of science and today I am here with remaining topics from chapter number 7, House and Clothing. So students, before starting our next topic, let's have a quick overview on our previous topics. So students, in our earlier video, we learned why do we need house and what does house protect us from. So students, as you know that we need house to live in. Everyone needs a shelter to live and a house keep us safe from hard weather, wild animals and dust. So students, houses are built according to the climate of the place where we live. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the types. So students, in our previous video we discussed about materials used to build house. We use bricks for wall and roof, wood for window frames, cement to make concrete, steel for house frame, stones to mix with cement and glass for window. So students, the material that are used to build a house are bricks, wood, cement, steel, stones, glass, etc. So students, some houses are also made up of mud and straw and also blocks of ice. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the types of houses. All of you open page number 67. Types of houses. People make different types of houses. There are two types of houses that we are going to discuss in this video, that are pakka houses and kacha houses. And there are also some other examples of houses, that are temporary houses and permanent houses. So in this video we are going to discuss about them in detail. So let's start. People make different types of houses. Houses made of bricks and cements are called pakka houses. Houses made of mud and straw are called kacha houses. Houses made from blocks of ice are called igloos. So students, in this paragraph the definition of pakka house and kacha house is given. So students, what are pakka houses? Houses are made of bricks and cements are called pakka houses, and houses made of mud and straw are called kacha houses. Houses made from blocks of ice are called igloos. Some people keep moving from place to place. They build houses that can be moved from one place to another. Such houses are called temporary houses. Most houses around us cannot be moved from one place to another. These are called permanent houses. So students, here example of some other houses that are temporary houses. So students, what are temporary houses? Students, some people keep moving from one place to another. They can't stay at one place. So they build a house that can be moved from one place to another, and such houses are called temporary houses. Most houses around us cannot be moved from one place to another. So students, houses that can't be moved from one place to another are called permanent houses. So students, example of permanent houses are pakka houses, hut. Kacha houses is also an example of permanent houses. An example of temporary houses are karma, tent and houseboat. These are the example of temporary houses that can be moved from one place to another. So students, look here at this picture. picture of igloo. This is igloo. This is an igloo. And this is a picture of kacha house. You can see that, made up of mud and straw. And this is a tent. So students, what are tents? House made of thick cloth or plastic sheet are called tent, and tent are the example of temporary houses. Now this is karwa. Karwa is a house on wheel that can be moved one place to another very easily. This is houseboat. So students, houseboat is a house on a boat. So these are the example of temporary houses. Now students, let's remember. Circle the odd one out. So students, here few set of words is given. You have to circle the odd one out. So first set of word that is given here is bricks, cement and wool. So students, here you have to circle the odd one out. Students, bricks and cement are the materials that are used to make a pakka house, and here wool is different from both because wool is a fiber that are used to make a cloth. So you have to circle wool. Okay. Now look at second set of word. So students, here mountains, sloping roof and plains are given. So students, in this sentence here you have to circle plains because at mountainous region or where mountains are found, people made a house with sloping roof. So here plain is different from both, so you have to circle the plain. Now third set of word, houseboat, cement and kacha house. So students, here you have to circle cement because houseboat and kacha house is the example of types of houses, and cement is a material that is used to make a house or to build a house. So you have to circle here cement. Now fourth, tent, karwa and bungalow. So students, here which is odd one out? Bungalow. You have to circle the word bungalow because tent and karwa are the example of temporary houses while bungalow is an example of permanent house. So I hope you understood all this topic very clearly. Now let's move on to our next topic, that is clothes we wear. So students, people wear different kinds of clothes. We wear different kinds of clothes in summer, rainy and winter season. Like we wear cotton clothes when it is hot. They keep us cool. And we wear woolen clothes in winter season because they keep us warm. Similarly, in rainy season, we wear raincoat to protect us from getting wet. Students, some people also wear uniform like students, police, doctor, nurse, etc. So students, clothes we wear protect us from heat, cold, rain and dust. So in this chapter, in this topic, we are going to discuss about the different kinds of clothes we wear in different season. So students, let's read. Clothes protect our body from heat, cold, wind and rain. We wear different types of clothes in different season. We wear cotton cloths in summer and woolen cloths in winter. So students, look here. Picture of cotton cloths and woolen cloths is given here. Now let's discuss why do we wear different types of clothes in different seasons. So students, we wear different kinds of cloth in different season, because when it is hot we wear cotton cloths because they keep us cool, and in winter season we wear woolen cloths because they keep us warm, and in rainy season we wear raincoat because it protects us from getting wet. Students, that's why we wear different types of clothes in different seasons. Now let's come to the keywords of this chapter. First one is pakka house. A house made of bricks and cement is called a pakka house. Kacha house, a house made of mud and straw, is called a kacha house. Now igloos, house made from blocks of ice, are called igloos. Karwa, a house on wheels, is called a karwa. Tent, a tent is a house made of thick cloth or plastic sheet. Now let's come to the summary of this chapter. So students, in this chapter what we learned the points that is given below. Houses are made of bricks and cements, stones, wood, straw, etc. So students, in this chapter we learn about the materials that are used to make house. Now next point, house on mountains usually have sloping roofs. So students, house on mountains usually have sloping roofs. In areas with heavy rainfall, houses are built on stilt with sloping roof. Karwa, tents and houseboat are some temporary houses. So students, karwa, tents and houseboat are the some example of temporary houses. Permanent houses cannot be moved from place to place. So students, like temporary houses, permanent houses cannot be moved from one place to another. So this was whole about this chapter that we learned in our previous videos. So the explanation of this chapter is completed now. I hope you understood all the topics very clearly by the help of this video. Now in our next video we will discuss about the exercises of this chapter. Now students, you have to read the chapter and you have to underline all the hard words from this chapter. Now students, your turn to study it and grasp it. So students, till then, keep practicing, keep learning and keep smiling. Thank you students. Bye and take care.